welcome back to Top Car Detailing. Well, we've got a fantastic Range Rover autobiography turned up now for the best in paint correction here and also ceramic coating. So let's check the paintwork out on this and then let's see how we go along in the next few days of fixing this for one of our customers. Catch you later. Now I've got a Range Rover autobiography that's arrived for paint correction. And this has not been washed as yet, but I'm just showing you here the swirl marks and buffer trails that's going on in the paintwork. Absolutely horrendous condition this is in. So we're going to have a look and see how we're going to turn this one around for one of our customers. And you can look at this rear quarter panel on the Range Rover autobiography here, and you can see all them swirl marks and buffer trails in the paintwork. And somebody who's not got any experience probably, or doesn't know how to polish a car in the first place, has had a go at this. Right, so we've had a look at the paintwork, just a quick brief walk round of this vehicle, and you can see all the swirl marks and holograms and buffer trails in the paintwork. Now if somebody's not experienced and don't know what they're doing when they're doing machine polishing, can make a mess of a car, plus also the coating that's been put on it as well, sealing in all that mess that's in there already. So I'll get the hose pipe on it now and I'll show you what I'm on about. See what I mean? Now the water's beading off. We don't even know what coating's on there neither, so it's up to me now to fix this. So I'm going to get it washed now, back in the studio, and I'll catch you later. Right, so when I'm moving the light around here, as you can see, the circular mark that's already there in the background, this points out that somebody's already tried to machine polish this before, and the buffer trails there. So they've not done it in a professional manner whatsoever, and this is what I'm seeing lots and lots of this day and age in the marketplace. So what I'm going to do at the moment, I'm going to do the correction work on this rear quarter panel here. I'm going to split it in half and see the results, what we get and what we can achieve here. Just going to wipe this area down now, and then we're going to take a look at the rest of the panel and see what we've achieved here. Take a look at the paint here. On the left hand side we've still got the swirl marks and buffer trails in the paint, but on the right now we're refining the paintwork and getting more clarity. Looking at the buffer trails here and the bonnet, you can see them. That's what I mean, if you don't have the experience of machine polishing, this is what happens. And I see this time and time again. Back in the studio today, and it's day 2, still on the first stage of machine polishing. And as you would have seen in the video up to now on this Range Rover autobiography, the absolute mess that the paint was in the first place, and then deep gouges and scratches and buffer trails that was all going on there in the paintwork, and how long it takes machine polishing wise to get rid of all them, to get more clarity back into the top coat of lacquer and paintwork, and then start restoring the finish on the vehicle. So as I say here, it's all about professionalism and doing the job proper. We never rush a job, and that's why it's very important. So now we're on day 3 of the machine polishing side of things. So I've done a 2-stage correction on the car overall, got rid of all the swirl marks, holograms and scratches out the paintwork. But obviously, because of the severity and the defects that was in the paint on this particular vehicle, we have now got to, just round both sides, we've got to use a very fine refinishing polish to remove any light hazing, anything like that out the paintwork, and restore the full gloss and the finish to it as well. Very special polish that I came up with a good few years ago. So I'm going to crack on with this now. You see me going down both sides of the car, and then after I've done all this, then we'll be having a pan round and seeing the finish on this vehicle. Remember all the defects that was in the paintwork before, how horrendous it was, but this is about true restoration and restoring this car to its former glory. As always, when we're doing this type of work, and especially with this refinishing polish anyway, what we've got to use now, very important, you've got to have a respirator on, goggles, and the headgear for the noise off the machine. Taking a look round at the Range Rover autobiography here. As you would have seen before, the bonnet there was an absolute mess, all scratches and swirl marks in it. Sorted all that out, and remember the buffer trails, you couldn't see anything in the paintwork. Now, picture on the wall and the reflections there in the paint just looks like a complete mirror on wheels. The person who had previously machine polished the car in the first place left buffer trails and everything in the paintwork and diminished the top coat of lacquer quite a lot. So when that sort of happens, then you've got to draw a line as to how much machine polishing you can actually do, and this is why it's quite important in the first place to find the right person to do the machine polishing who's got the years of experience and beforehand. And same, just look at this now, like a complete mirror on wheels. If you'd like to find out any more about our car detailing services, check out my website at www.topcardetailing.co.uk. The Range Rover autobiography is now finished and complete here at Top Car Detailing after coming in for a major paint correction detail. And it's very important as well, if you're looking for this service, don't hesitate, give me a call. And as what we'll do now, we'll just take a pan round the vehicle and have a look at a few things that we've done to this car. What we also did as well, cleaned all the engine bay up here and all the plastics and polished the fascia plate up as well, making sure that's fully protected as well. Also did cleaned all the wheels up and ceramic coated the faces of these, so these are fully protected now for the future. Treated all the glass as well, as you've probably seen in some of my other videos on my YouTube channel. We've got 2 different coatings here. All the side windows have been treated with a hydrophobic coating, and then we've got our new coating for the front and rear windscreen as well. Absolutely fantastic that is, and the beading on that is absolutely tremendous. As you would have seen earlier on in this video, you couldn't see anything in the paintwork whatsoever. The swirl marks, holograms and buffer trails that was in this was absolutely horrendous, but now look at that, looks like a complete mirror. So as you would have seen earlier on in the video, the swirled up mess it was in, absolutely horrendous condition, and now look at that, like a complete mirror. And this is why it's quite important as well to make sure that the person who's doing the machine polishing on your vehicle knows what they're doing. And they're doing it in the wrong manner, the correction and that type of thing, all they're going to do is cause buffer trails and cause more damage to the paint, and that's what we're seeing particularly on this vehicle. That's why it needed a 3-stage machine polish overall to put it right. I mean, look at the difference now. From a swirled up mess back to a mirror finish. You know something? I bet you could actually have a shave in this. What do you reckon? Well, this short video is just about paint correction, basically, and showing you the transformation from a swirled up mess back to a mirror finish and what can be achieved. And if you're looking for the best in paint correction, don't hesitate, give us a call here at Top Car Detailing. And as always, it's always about the finish. And remember, in the marketplace today, there's loads and loads of people coming out there saying they can do this and that type of thing. Whereas we've seen with this particular vehicle in the first place, all the nasty buffer trails and that type of thing, and the deep gorged scratches that was there in the paintwork in the first place. And remember, if you don't know what you're doing machine polishing wise, you can cause mayhem and damage and destroy a car's paintwork. So if you're looking for the ultimate in paint correction, don't hesitate, give me a call here and we can restore your vehicle back to a mirror finish. And I'll be back soon with more nice cars. Catch you later.